I'm really excited to be able to be talking about the Paiste, the Precision series. This is basically an addition to the already existing Precision line. For those of you who don't know, this is the 25th anniversary of the Signature series cymbal and the proprietary alloy, which is what makes these cymbals so unique. They're pretty much the crown jewel of Paiste cymbals. So it's very exciting to have these Precision line, which basically, if, for those of you who don't know, it's a lower price point. So I've been fortunate to be able to be at the factory in Switzerland while I've been on tour a couple times, and I watched how they make the Signature line, and most cymbals I've seen made, there are 5 steps or 6 steps. For the actual Signatures, there's like 10. It's insane how much work goes into them. So these are a slightly a lower price point, so it's pretty exciting to be able to afford these for a lot of drummers. I was fortunate to be one of the guys to get a set of these early on, and to be able to play with them, kind of do some research and development with Paiste. And the bummer for me is because the current gig I was on was a heavier job. I love the cymbals, and I still haven't taken them down in my studio, but I wasn't able to use them live because they weren't heavy enough, they weren't big enough at the time. Because these cymbals now kind of are going to bridge that gap and fill that space of that for drummers like myself who are playing heavier, aggressive rock, heavy rock, metal. That's what these, that void is now filled with this heavy line of cymbals. I got to go down and hang with Eric and Andrew Shreve and Tim Shahady and all the super heavies from Paiste last week, and get to kind of acquaint myself with this new line, and it's pretty mind blowing. I'm just going to play a few cymbals real quick so you can hear it, but I urge you to kind of spend some time if you're on the floor to actually hit them, because you really do have to hit them to, I think, experience just how cool they are. But anyway, the hi-hats in the pre-existing Precision line, you have there's a medium hi-hat or regular hi-hat, 14, and then there's a sound edge. And the medium hi-hat is kind of mellow, and the sound edge is a little more aggressive. To me, this is now the heavy hi-hat, and this kind of fills that it's like the next step up. It's glassy, they're really aggressive, they're going to cut through. What I like to say, and I think we kind of agreed on this, is that they're kind of no-nonsense cymbals. The alloy and the way, I feel like these are, to me, to my ear, more interesting. I like these for what I do, the heavy music and that I'm playing. I like that they have, there's a clarity, there's no nonsense, there's excess overtones, there's nothing that, basically to sum it up, there's nothing that you don't need, okay? It's everything you need for what I do for like a rock gig, and nothing that you don't.